You're reading this book by Uriah Smith, Daniel and Revelation, 1897. We are now reading part 7 of this comment by Uriah Smith. Our Father in heaven, may your Spirit continue to work in our hearts. I pray in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Uriah Smith comments regarding Daniel 11, verse number 45. From that time, the smoldering fires of the Eastern question continued to agitate and alarm the nations of Europe till in 1877 the flames burst forth anew. On the 24th of April in that year, Russia declared war against Turkey, ostensibly to defend the Christians against the inhuman barbarity of the Turks, really to make another trial to carry out her long-cherished determination to drive the Turk from Europe. The events and the results of that war of 1877 and 1878 are of such recent date that the general reader can easily recall them. It was evident from the first that Turkey was overmatched. Russia pushed her approaches till the very outposts of Constantinople were occupied by her forces. But diplomacy on the part of the alarmed nations of Europe again stepped in to suspend for a while the contest. The Berlin Congress was held January 25, 1878. Turkey agreed to sign conditions of peace. The conditions were that the Straits of the Dardanelles should be open to Russian ships, that Russians should occupy Batum, Kars, and Erzurum. The Turkey should pay Russia 20 million sterling, nearly $100 million, as a war indemnity, and that the treaty should be signed at Constantinople. In making this announcement, the Ligamin Seton added the eventual entry of the Russians into Constantinople cannot longer be regarded as impracticable. The Detroit Evening News of February 20, 1878 said Turkey, according to the latest version of the peace condition, Turkey, besides her territorial losses, the surrender of a few ironclads, the repairs of the mouth of the Danube, the reimbursement of Russian capital invested in Turkish securities, the indemnity to Russian subjects in Constantinople for war losses, and the maintenance of about 100,000 prisoners of war will have to pay to Russia in round figures a sum equivalent to about 552 million in our money. The unestimated items will easily increase this to 600 million. With her taxable territory reduced almost to poverty-stricken Asia Minor, and with her finances at present in a condition of absolute chaos, it's difficult to see where she is going to get the money. However, ready her present rulers may be to sign the contract. The proposition amounts to giving the Tsar a permanent mortgage in the whole empire and contains an implied threat that he may foreclose at any time by the seizure of the remainder of European Turkey. In this last aspect, all Europe has a vital interest in the matter, and particularly England, even if the conditions were not in themselves calculated to drive English creditors crazy. By destroying their last hope of ever getting a cent of their large investments in Turkish bonds, it makes Russia a preferred creditor of the bankrupt party, with the additional advantage of being a assignee in possession, leaving creditors with prior claims out in the cold. We will read the next paragraph the next time we got our